One of the many good things in life are cheeses of many kinds, and I bring you an experience that I was myself introduced to quite late in life pairing and consuming cheese. The first one I tried here is a goat cheese with the skin of black ash, which on its own is rather tangy and acidic. But when you have a fuller bite with the white creamy interior, it blends in with the fattiness of the goat milk cheese smoothly and deliciously. In terms of pairing, we generally take a small fruit like a grape or olive to enhance the chew, and at the risk of sounding too pretentious, I should mention that I knew nothing about cheese or pairing cheese a couple of months ago, but have taken quite keenly to experimenting with them lately. If you could bite into this block of San Marcella, you'd know what I mean. It is soft and creamy on top of the crisp thin biscuits, so every angle of your bite prepares an immersive sour experience. Many times, it is difficult to predict what the first and last notes of a cheese can be, and especially with some of these that appear so unassuming but melt into an array of smells on your tongue. The one I tried over here is called Saint Nectaire, and although it is firm, it dissolved fairly quickly into a taste and texture similar to spread cheese. So we have the saltiness and the creaminess reminiscent of a breakfast staple. Which brings us to the French Comté. And despite the fact that I removed the outer shell of this hard cheese, it is also edible, but more bitter than the inner content. Flavor wise, I pin it close to the Gouda from Netherlands, and I'll say it is better paired with something sweet like honey or fruit wine to assist its better half, which is just the texture. Finally, I sliced into my last cheese, which looks like San Marcella but remains nameless. It was so undeniably adventurous. I first felt a sweet floral smell emerging, and then suddenly it exploded into a basket of apricots, plums, grapes in terms of flavors and scents. I was rather taken aback by the roller coaster, and of course, it had to have a completely different aftertaste. The best I can describe it is like earthy and mushroomy flavors. So, I stand by my assessment of cheese being the most unassuming weapon of flavor. And then to close the evening on a high note, we sliced into an ice cream and were reminded of all the good things in life.